So last CPI came out at 3.2%, which was a 0.2 tick up from June CPI report. While a 3.2% CPI is a huge improvement from last year's June CPI report, 9.1%, it is still way above the Fed's ideal target of 2%. In response to the high inflation, the Federal Reserve has been raising interest rates. Current Fed target rate is a 5.25 to a 5.5%. So what does this all mean for the average American? Well, higher interest rates typically mean slow down the economy because it is more expensive to borrow money for businesses and consumers. The average American might feel this pain in trying to finance a car or a mortgage on a house or even higher interest rates on credit cards. On the bright side, when the Federal Reserve raises interest rates, the interest rates on savings accounts tend to go up as well. Although the current FDIC national average on savings accounts is at 0.42%, so what gives? Most brick and mortar banks only offer a savings interest rate of about 0.01%. Unfortunately, most Americans are using these banks for their savings accounts, and because of this, they're losing money daily because of the current inflation rate. On the other hand, a high-yield interest savings account can offer you 11 times more than the brick and mortar banks can. Some of these savings accounts don't even have a minimum deposit or minimum fee. Now, there's so many high-yield interest savings accounts out there. Stay tuned for my top 5 high-yield interest savings accounts in this video. Bank number 1 is Sofi, which is my own personal bank for the past year. I've been using Sofi just for the savings account, because they offer 4.50% APY on their savings account interest rate. Unfortunately, you do need direct deposit with Sofi to activate the 4.50% APY. Otherwise, it will be a 1.20% APY. Luckily, Sofi doesn't have direct deposit minimum. For example, I only direct deposit $50 from my paycheck to Sofi. Sofi is an online bank, therefore they don't have any physical locations, like a Chase, for example. Since Sofi is an online bank, you might want a physical checking account location. For example, I don't use the checking account on my Sofi account. They do offer a 0.50% APY on their checking account, but I would rather take advantage of the 4.5% on the savings account. Now, Sofi does offer a pay 2-day early option. For example, I get paid on a Wednesday with Sofi, and I get paid on a Friday with Chase, if that's important to you. Not only is Sofi a great online savings account, they also offer a bunch of other products. For example, there's Sofi Invest. You can create a brokerage account or even a Roth retirement account in Sofi. I have a Roth and a brokerage account in my Sofi Invest portfolio. There is Sofi Vault, which is basically a mini savings account within your savings account. For example, I have a emergency fund vault in my savings account. It also gains the current interest rate. There's also the Sofi credit card, which is a 2% cash back on all purchases with direct deposit. This has started recently offering a 3% cash back within the travel portal that's powered by Expedia. One of the cons of Sofi, especially with their savings account, in order to get the high yield interest on the savings account, you have to have direct deposit, or you have to deposit $5,000 every month, which I know is a lot for most people. So Sofi might not be the best bank for you. Those who don't have direct deposit, I wouldn't recommend it. As of right now, they are offering a sign-up bonus of $250 if you direct deposit over $5,000 within the first 25 days of your first direct deposit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get this direct deposit when I signed up, deposit that much money within 25 days. So it is a bit of a steep sign-up bonus. But if you do direct deposit to $1,000 to, I believe it's $499 or $5,000, it's only a $50 bonus, which is better than nothing. Sofi, I would say it's a great bank, but depending on your circumstances, it might not be the bank for you. Bank number 2 is WealthFront. They are technically not really a bank. They're more of a individual cash account, but they're offering an interest rate of 4.8% APY. This can boost to up to 5.3% APY if you refer a friend, and that boost can last 3 months up to 6 months. They partner with other banks, therefore your money is secured with FDIC insurance. I recommend you to have all your savings accounts and checking accounts FDIC insurance. WealthFront also has no monthly account fees. They also have no monthly minimum deposit. They have over 19,000 ATMs for you to use. Like SoFi Vaults, they offer saving buckets, which you can use kind of like SoFi Vaults. WealthFront also offers automated investing. Basically, you can automatically deposit money into certain stocks or investments. Some of the fees of WealthFront is that they don't have any physical locations because they are an online bank. There are fees for cash deposits. One of the few ways they outshine SoFi is through their high yield interest rate of 4.8%, which I can also get up to 5.3%. And overall, I think they're a decent bank. I haven't been using them for that long. It's only been a few months, but overall, I'm pretty impressed with their product. And I'm definitely liking their high yield interest rate. Bank number 3 is UFB Direct, which is an online division of Axos Bank. They offer an astonishing 5.25% APY on their high yield savings account. They also have no maintenance or monthly fees, and they also have no minimum deposit to get started with their high yield savings account. Unfortunately, they don't have any physical branches because they are an online bank, and they do not have a checking account. Overall, their high yield interest of 5.25% is one of the highest I've seen. Also note that their money market account has a $10 monthly fee, but that can be waived with balances over $5,000. Overall, I highly recommend this savings account. A 5.25% APY is one of the highest savings yield that a bank can offer right now. You probably heard of bank number 4 before, but it is Capital One. Not only do they offer a high yield interest savings account, they also have physical locations all around the USA. Their high yield interest savings account is a 4.3% APY. There is no monthly maintenance fee. There is no minimum deposit with their account either. Also FDIC insured. Capital One also does something a bit different. They have these Capital One cafes over the USA. It is a pretty unique experience. I recommend you check one out if you have one near you. Finally, bank number 5 is Discover Bank. They're an online bank that offers a 4.3% APY on their high yield savings account. They have a no monthly maintenance fee and a no minimum deposit to open an account. As of right now, they're offering a really great promo. If you deposit $25K within the first 30 days, you get a $200 bonus. If you deposit $15K within the first 30 days, you get $150. I know 25K is a lot for most people, but there's a trick. If you deposit 5K at a time, you can easily bypass the requirement. For example, open the account, deposit 5K, take the 5K back, deposit it again, and just keep repeating that until you hit 15K or 25K. That has been known to work for some people. Discover also has a very interesting tool on their website. You can compare other banks to their bank. For example, Chase has a 0.01% APY on their savings account, and they also have a $5 monthly fee just to have a savings account. That can be waived if you have a certain amount of money in their bank. You can also view how much you would get from that bank if you put in money into their savings account. For example, if you put in 15K, you would get around $644 from Discover for that year based off the interest rate that they're offering at that time. While you would only get a few dollars back for the brick and mortar banks based off the interest rates that they're offering, which is extremely low. They also have another tool on their website that shows the power of compound growth. Start off with 25K and just let that sit in their high yield savings account for 50 years. Total amount of interest that you will earn over this 50 years is 180K, which is absolutely insane. Those are my top 5 banks. There are many more other banks out there that are offering a high yield interest savings account. I will provide a link in the description below with a few articles, other banks that offer a high yield interest savings account. Just want to let you know that you should do your research before signing up for a bank. You should know if there's any hidden fees, if the bank is FDIC insured, and what is the current interest rate that the bank is offering. Current interest rates I provided in the video may be different in a week or even a month or even a year. Just do your research before signing up for that bank. Let me know in the comments below what bank you think should be on the list, and thank you for watching.